roll out the red carpet and get ready to host your own movie party.
This month we're getting ready for the Oscars by previewing Midnight in Paris, one of the nominated films. Feel like a star with an absolute Hollywood cocktail. Enjoy the movie with a healthy twist on microwave popcorn, candied pecans, and pesto cheese bites. And finally, set the mood with easy-to-arrange flowers, great Parisian music, and a movie quote game.
Lights, camera, action! Okay, here we are for the cocktail portion of our movie party.
I'm very excited for this. I think that you really should have a cocktail in your hand when watching a movie, especially one about Paris.
I absolutely agree, and what better than the absolute Hollywood?
Love it.
Love it,
absolutely
love it.
Love it.
Absolutely. We could do this all night. So you may say with the absolute Hollywood that you would think we would have Absolute. Well, Absolute had a previous engagement, so his understudy Stoli has agreed to join us tonight.
Yes.
And seriously, guys, it's vodka. Just get whatever you have. If you have Absolute, great. If you don't, vodka. It's vodka's vodka.
Sweden,
Russia.
It's like the Golden Globes.
That's right. It is.
Okay.
So super easy vodka drink, but super yummy because it's got vodka shampooed and pineapple juice.
Yum. I'm very excited for this.
Yum. So
yeah,
really
all
easy.
good. All things I like.
Yep. So we're gonna do 2 cocktails right now. So we're gonna do 3 shots of vodka, your choice, and
then we go to Chambord also, and you know we were saying that we always do parties on a budget here.
Yeah.
So if there's something we splurge on, then we kind of reel it in for something else. But Chambord, for such a tiny pretty little bottle, it's very expensive.
Very expensive.
Yeah.
Very expensive. I mean, $20, which I mean you don't use that much of it. You're gonna put 1 shot in this, so it's not that bad. Well, I guess it is if you're making from the whole, for the whole night. It's just a little.
But you know what? Honestly, ask around. If someone has Chambord, they probably used it for one foolish little drink like this, so they might have some left over.
Yeah,
so before you go buy it, you don't use it that often.
Do you pull out the Chambord?
Honey, you know what I'd like tonight? Some Chambord cocktails.
Nothing says Tuesday night like Chambord.
Okay. Do you like my new little glasses too?
Love, love, love.
I got these at Crate and Barrel at an after Christmas sale. I think they were like $1.25 each. I love them.
Very cute. So I'm filling it about 1/3 of the way up, and then the rest of it is pineapple juice. Stir, and you could garnish it. I actually thought about getting like a fresh pineapple garnish, something that would be fun, but I forgot to put it on my list. And if it's not on my list, it doesn't make it in the basket. So that's just how it works.
And you know what? Also, that's going to make things kind of clunky to drink.
Well, you just stick it on the side and eat it as your. Little snack. I'm all about the snacks and the cocktails. That's why I love the Bloody Marys. I love the snacks.
All right, I love the look of this.
I do too.
Cheers. Let's give this thing a whirl.
Oh, I really like that.
This is good. You get the little kind of grapey taste from the Chambord, but the pineapple juice is just delicious. And this is good pineapple juice too.
You know what? Worth the Chambord.
It is. It is.
It really is.
Worth every penny. Cheers. Okay, so every movie night needs popcorn.
Certainly does. It wouldn't be a movie without it.
No. And if you're like us, my children go through a lot of the microwave bag popcorn, but I don't like the taste of it. It's kind of gross.
It's salty and it feels...
And it's very weird yellow color. So anyways, if you don't have an air popper, a nice way to do it, which is really cheap and a lot healthier for you, is to actually do it yourself. So what we're going to do, I know this seems rather simple, but I didn't know this. A brown paper bag, a lunch bag, and then Jocelyn, you're going to put in here about 1/4 cup of popcorn, and we measure that up there. And then we're also going to put in there, dump it in the bag. We're also going to put in there a tablespoon of oil. This is grapeseed oil, which Alexandra has. She claims works very well on popcorn specifically. Jocelyn, if you could mix that around with the spoon inside there.
Oh, sorry.
And then a hefty pinch of salt, because I don't know about you, but popcorn without salt is like, I don't know, I'm not smart enough to come up with something funny, but you know what I'm saying.
We had a rough night last night.
So, once that's done, Jocelyn's going to turn the bag over once and take a stapler. Now, I know what you're thinking, staples in a microwave. It scared me too, but it's actually fine. I did 3 staples last time. And then you put it in the microwave. Actually, Alexandra's microwave is right there. Put it in the microwave for... We did one for you already. And basically put it in there for about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Everybody's microwave is a little different. Wait until you hear the popping stop. Yep. And open it up. And out it comes, and it's fresh and it's delicious, and if you wanted to put butter on it afterwards, you certainly can. But that's a great way to do some popcorn that's very economical, probably better for you than the weird stuff that's in those bags, and tastes delicious. And who doesn't love popcorn at movie night? Also,
it's really good.
Also, you can put some candies in your popcorn too, which is what I like to do. They're out of Milk Duds, so I went for the second best thing, which would be M&Ms.
See, I'd have gone for the peanut M&M myself.
Well, we're going to do nuts in our next segment right here, Jocelyn. What a lovely segue. Thank you so much. So now we're going to move over into our second finger food, which is actually toasted pecans. Now, my mother-in-law brings these at Christmas every year, and I took them for granted, although this year I did eat practically an entire bowl. They're great little snacks to have when you're watching a movie kind of thing. I didn't realize how much pecans, whatever you call them, cost these days. This little bag set me back $9.99.
I used to have a tree in South Carolina.
Oh, really? Well, I wish you still did, because these are expensive. So thank you, mother-in-law, for bringing these to my house. I didn't realize how expensive they were.
Bonsoir, Jeanette.
So that being said, what we do is we take a bag of pecans. In here I've done 1 egg white that we've whipped.
Yes, with a mixer.
With a mixer. And then once it's frothy like this, we're going to put in 1 cup of brown sugar and 1 tablespoon of flour. Okay. And we're going to dump that in there. And we're going to mix, we're going to mix it together with our mixer. One other thing, a little bit of vanilla, just a little taste there. And a tiny pinch of salt. There we go. We mix this up till it's all combined. Sorry for the sound on your television right now of a mixer. And when this is all nice and combined and frothy, then we dump the pecans in and we toast them in the oven. The oven is set for 250 right now, very low. So you put them in there for about 45 minutes or so. You can turn them once or twice. And when they're done, they have this wonderful like candy coating on the outside. Oh my goodness, they're fantastic. So if you have your popcorn on one hand and you have these lovely little nuggets on the other, you have a pretty fine arrangement and setup going on. So we put these in here. It's about 2.5, 3 cups or so. Jocelyn, if you just want to spoon that together for me.
Definitely.
There we go. Whoops, a little bit extra there. And it's the egg white frothiness that keeps it so that it actually crystallizes and gets that real candy coating on it. Ooh. Once they're all coated, you put it on a greased baking sheet, and as I said, for about 45 minutes in the oven at 250. And they are delish, let me tell you. So spoon that out.
I just want to make sure that the frothiness is there. That's the word of the day.
Maybe there's a pecan craze that I don't know about. They're healthy or something. Maybe that's why they're so expensive
I
now.
don't think so.
Well, they're not healthy now. You want to put those in there for me?
Desperately.
Okay, spread them out so that they're in a single layer.
Okay. These are the only reason I ever eat a salad.
That's true, they're great. If you have leftovers, you won't. But if you do, you can put them on your salad as well. And we're done. Okay, so we got the basics out of the way first.
Hang on, one more basic.
Absolutely. Nice. Well done.
Absolutely, you bet. And I'm going to put that one right there. Okay, what do we got?
Okay, so we're moving on. We're upping it a little bit now. We got the basics. We got the nuts and the popcorn and the candy, and we're good. Now we're going to go a little bit more sophisticated since it is movie night and it's midnight in Paris.
Obviously.
These are super easy. We're doing here little tartlets. These are our favorite phyllo dough cups. Can't use them enough,
You've been
people.
slaving over making these, haven't you?
They're in your freezer section. Thaw them out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put a little dab of goat cheese at the bottom of each one. I like to don't go with the too expensive goat cheese kind of thing, because frankly you want something that's a little softer and more spreadable. So
And leave it out for a little while too?
yeah, I leave it out for a little bit. This one actually has some herbs in it as well.
Okay.
And then after you get a little dollop of goat cheese in each one, we are going to put a little bit on one side of it, sorry.
Quite all right. Next up that.
One side of it, I'm going to put a little sun-dried tomato for a little color and a little great taste. And then on the other side of it, we're going to spoon just a tiny bit of pesto. Now, if it's winter in New England here right now, so not a lot of basil. So we went with our favorite friends at Pastine. But if it's summertime,
I love the Pastine aisle. Not for nothing.
I do too. But if it's summertime, feel free to make your own basil. But then we do a little bit of this, and we have a lovely little red, green, and white thing going on here.
Now, because we're watching Midnight in Paris, you would have thought we would have gone with blueberries or something, but there's not really a lot of like goat cheese and sun-dried tomato and blueberry things.
By the way, I have no idea what you're talking about since you've seen the movie and I have not.
No, I mean the colors of the French flag.
Oh,
hello.
Sorry. Yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, so these are so easy to assemble and so easy to eat. What you're going to do is you're going to put them in your oven at 350 for literally 5-10 minutes tops. You just want that goat cheese to get a little bit warm and for the flavors to meld a little bit. And these are so easy that you can just pop one in your mouth while you're watching the movie.
Now wait, I have a question to ask you. Did
Yes.
you cooked these beforehand? Yes?
Yes, yes, so those are all taken care of. Now I'm going to move on while I let you slave away at this.
This is hard.
This is what I do, I delegate. This is something that's sweeping the internet right now, and it's not...
By the way, she's going off book here, folks.
Yeah.
This was not on the program earlier, so...
No, I made it up.
Yeah.
Well, and I saw it on the internet. It's almost up there with cat breading. I don't know if you've heard about that recent trend.
Cat breading?
Has no one seen this?
No.
You basically take the middle part of a piece of bread out and put your cat's face in it and take a picture. They're all over the internet. You should check it out. They're actually
What?
very funny.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we'll get back to that. So what we're doing now instead is...
That's a separate, very special Gala girls. Oh, the cat bread party. Oh, right. That's going to be in May.
We're doing fruit nachos, which is basically nothing more than an apple. Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Do what you need to do. So slice up your favorite kind of apple. I went with a Granny Smith because I'm a huge fan. And we always have them at our house. Lay them out like chips. Slice them nice and thin like you would the size of like a Dorito chip or a Tostito or something that you would make nachos with. You spread them out on your lovely serving platter, and here's where it gets really hard, Alexandra, so I want you to pay close attention.
I always pay close attention with you because I don't want to miss anything.
You can go with peanut butter sauce, but I decided to go with caramel sauce.
Ooh, yum.
And then you drizzle it over as if it were the cheese on your nachos. Oh, but don't stop there. Why would we? This is our healthy alternative. Yeah. I've got some toasted almonds that you can sprinkle on too. And then last but not least, a few chocolate chips.
I love this, by the way.
I know,
And now
adorable,
we can
right?
call this, how do you say it in French? Pomme?
Pomme. Yes, pomme. My children speak French. I do not. Yes, mother of the year. So here we have...
Very good American.
Very good. So we have our fruit nachos also to sample while you're watching the movie.
And these are actually very good because everything is very bite-sized.
Exactly.
Perfect for your movie.
Exactly. Enjoy.
Okay, everybody, who's ready to get a little mood action going here?
Totally.
Absolute Hollywoods. I'm digging.
Yummy.
Okay, so we're going to start with flowers. Thank God we're back to flowers. But I figure Midnight in Paris. You know, I'm thinking you're very Parisian tonight. Yes, you just need a little beret. Mais oui. So what we've done, Jen very nicely picked out flowers today. She said, "What should I get?" I was like, "Something French."
Terrifies me to pick out flowers for this girl.
I said, "Something French." She's like, "No problem. I can totally handle that." what do you consider French flowers? I said, I don't know, whatever you like, whites, pastels, purples, whatever you like. So she did a great job. So we're starting off again. We're just putting some greens in our vase here. She got a beautiful hydrangea. And you always want to start with the big one first. Okay, just kind of put it in this. We've got some purple astramaria. We're just going to, I know I always say this, but we're going to turn the vase. I know, is anyone, are you guys all they're all laughing at me.
They're not laughing at you, they're
I'm
taking
so glad
notes.
we're here.
Yes, exactly. I don't know what these Whoosie Dingles are, but I like them.
I like them.
I like them too. And don't ever feel like, oh, maybe I should move this.
Don't they feel like space flowers?
They are like
know.
space flowers. These weird things, space flowers. That's what we're going to call them from now on. We have a few little white roses, which are very, I thought, very spring-like and Parisian. And also, by the way, this party, even though we always throw an Oscar party, and not for nothing, everybody, make sure to check our Facebook page and our website for updated Oscar ballots for this year. We will not leave you hanging, and games and all that jazz. But this one is a movie party to preview before the Oscars.
You can do it any time of year.
You absolutely
It
can.
doesn't have to be limited to the Oscar nominees. It's
Without a
just
doubt.
movie,
Without a doubt.
Favorite movie is.
And I just have to say, I love Paris, and I loved Midnight in Paris, the movie. So I think you should all go out and rent it. We have some of these little hypernicum berries. Squeeze them in
Love that you know the
here.
names.
Well, I know.
I call them just little green berries.
Or the little green berries, yes, although they sound like weird
space
little
flowers.
Yeah, I know, little green men and space flowers. Yeah, maybe we should be watching like Close Encounters or something like that. Yeah, exactly. And then we have these beautiful little pom-poms. So again, we're just going to pop these in wherever they look nice. And Jen, I'm going to hand this down to you as you go and finish up here.
Okay.
Don't worry too much about it. It's going to be absolutely
I can handle the last three.
gorgeous. Now, what we want to make sure that you all pay attention to this month is our textile designs invitation.
So cute.
Isn't this the greatest thing ever? So it looks very Parisian, and then when you open it up, it says lights, camera, action. Please join us for the star-studded living room premiere of the Oscar-nominated Midnight in Paris. Looks like a little movie ticket. It's fantastic. Go check them out, textiledesigns.com.
Whenever you're looking for something, she has great ideas. She
cute.
if
She
you
does.
have no idea, she does.
And not for nothing, every single time when I email her and say, okay, here's our party theme for the month, she'll say, well, what do you want? I'm like, you do what you want to do, and she puts these things together. They're gorgeous. They're great. What is a movie party without fantastic music? Now, this time around, what I did was all French music. And I'm not going to lie to you, a lot of it is in French. I can't speak it. I know croissant.
Whole song
Yes. Mais oui. So I took a lot of music from the soundtrack to Midnight in Paris, which actually is a great soundtrack. We have some Cole Porter on there. I baked a few things from Ratatouille, the soundtrack. I have kids.
Nice.
And by the way, it's great music.
Yeah.
So definitely go on there and find out all the music that you can download. Everything is there right available for you. Just click and print, and you're in good shape. And the movie game. Jocelyn, I have to say, you helped me out with this one. She said, why don't you do You Complete Me? Which I was like, how are we going with Jerry Maguire on this one? No. She made it happen. You have to complete the movie quote. So the first one is, Carpe diem, seize the day, boys. Make your life, ... This is from Dead Poets Society. Anybody? Make your life
Extraordinary.
very good.
Nice.
Very, very good, Jen. I'm very impressed. We have another one, like, this is from Field of Dreams. Don't we need a catcher? Not if.
Oh.
Not if you get it near the plate, we don't. Very good, very good.
Love that movie though.
Well, and I was putting this together with my husband, and I was like, I need a movie that everybody has seen, and I'm thinking Shawshank Redemption, you know, Jerry Maguire, Bull Durham, and he's like, Hoosiers. I'm like, no, I can't really say I can quote Hoosiers. Maybe that's another party. So yes, so as I said, we have got everything here ready for your party. You can decorate with little film reels, your clacker. Is that what these are called? Clackers?
That's what I call it.
I think they're called clackers.
So.
Yeah, they
Sounds
are. You can buy these online. They're very cheap, these little party frames. And we have everything available on our site to download, click, print, stick it in. Done.
Popcorn things too from our friends at Dedham Community Theater.
Yep.
So, you know, those are easy to get.
Exactly.
And you can buy the plastic ones that we've had before too. So you can mix it up.
But these are easy and these are really cute, and as I said,
And you can throw them away.
that's another good
Don't have
point.
to clean them.
A very, very good point. So you have all of this ready for your movie party. You invite your guests over, you play the game, you play the music, you pour the cocktails, serve the food, and then before you know it, lights, camera, action, and you have got your movie going. So we want to invite Jennifer in for one last toast of the evening. I want everybody to raise your absolute Hollywood and get ready for movie night. And with that, we say, any excuse for a party. Cheers.